24:20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which frameth mischief by a law?
Right, and they frame this mischief by law. All right, and I don't know how many of you, because I only sent the video out to the bishop. I think I may have put it in orders. That video that's on BitChute.
Yeah.
It's an absolute must see if you haven't. And I put that in there about 5-6 hours ago. So if you haven't seen it, you're going to fuck off. And that is too much vital information in that video for you to be standing here now and not have seen it. Pay fucking attention to orders. All right, some goes in there. If I put it in orders, goddamn, and you ain't gonna watch it. Everybody should have seen that video. Right? And if you saw it, then you would know what I'm talking about. You'd be feeling the fire that I'm feeling because Esau really exposed himself. And he's got the other Edomites mad as fuck. So it's a spirit that I walked up and y'all was on that subject matter. This truly is a house divided. And the truth be said, that they're not speaking, it is all done because of us. Right? It's like you want to share many years ago. The only true transparent organization in America is Great Millstone. Because all the alphabet law enforcement agencies, which are all committing treason at this point, they haven't arrested the president and all the other. And they talked about that in the video.
So sheriff's go arrest them.
It's like, yeah. All right. And how long have you been seeing me saying and watching that video made me understand it finally clicked. All right, because the bar is not of America. And it was like, no, we need to get sheriffs and get them in a court that's not controlled by the bar. All right? You run to the lawyer, and the lawyers are sworn to the bar. And the bar is not of America, it's a foreign entity. And you cannot make, and what they're doing is they're overriding and stepping over and stomping on the law of the land. All right? Which is pissing off a lot of veterans. You keep giving all this money to these foreigners and all these other people, while you got homeless Americans, while you got veterans who fought and bled for this country, living in the streets, but you can send money to Israel. You can send money to Ukraine. All right, you can send money to Taiwan. That shit makes no difference. And then it's the Americans that gotta flip the bill on that shit. Okay? As a matter of fact, the Seneca, I think I said it right, the Seneca lawsuits over the UDIG, all right, just found out that Americans have to, because they get lawsuits from left and right now, because it turns out that the UDIG wasn't safe, because anytime you talk about the UDIG, they put on your video about it. Oh, they don't even do, they just put it that, they put a thing about the UDIG on there, and when you click on it, they say that it's safe. So basically, they're trying to counteract these people on the damage control. All right? This that guy that been rocked. He came out hard, swinging. Then he got clipped, and his eyes got big, and he faded back trying to cover up. Right, it's too late. It's now they on your ass. Right? Now you get some fist, get your ass beat. Bring it out, brother.
This is Sirach 26 and 28. There be two things that grieve my heart, and the third maketh me angry. A man of war that suffers poverty, and men of understanding that are not set by.
There you go, man. All right? A man of war that suffers poverty, it's biblical that that's wrong. All right? And since that, look, and you don't have a stand, you don't really have a strong standing army in America.
Nope.
At all. You don't have a good, outside of the men here, you don't have a good team to recruit from. Right. You don't have able-bodied people. These niggas all smoked out. These crackers smoked out. They smoke just as much as that funk weed as niggas do. I'm all up in Westtown and Bucktown every fucking day, and all I smell is shit. There's all the damn Ukrainians and Polish and you know, and them you wishes. They walking down the street smoking that stinking shit. And they're not even, and they ain't going to fight for this country. That's for you niggas.
Exactly.
That's for you spigots.
Right.
Right, you gonna fight for it. As soon as I said it, you smell it. I'm about to say that. God always set an example. And I can't wait till the day come. You'll just smell it like that. Gets a fucking sword right between your fucking shoulder blades. Just fucking smell it like that. Right. The Lord is coming back, man. I can't fucking wait, man. Because if I smell that shit, that's your ass. That's right. You getting that X. About 6 inches deep. Right? What you got?
It's the book of Obadiah 1:6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his enemies sold up? Right, Esau is being exposed, man. First by the men of the Lord, but everybody else, seeing what this devil's all about, man. He's being found out.
Yeah, somebody get that Voltaire expression. We know about heart. We're just going to read it. All right? And he said that, and this applies, and it applies today, right now at this moment, more than it ever has. All right? It applies today, this moment, more than it ever has, man. Just put in Voltaire's expression in it. As soon as you pop in his name, more than likely it'll pop up. All right? 2 Thessalonians 2, starting verse 1. Go ahead.
It's the book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord, Yahushua, and by our gathering together unto him, that he be not soon shaken in mind, nor be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter as from us, as that the day of Mashiach is at hand. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
And that falling away has happened. We were stripped of our heritage, Jeremiah 17 and 14. We were stripped of our heritage. And, oh, that ain't joke. We got another dude over there. All right, well, hey, the Spirit would let us know. Because somebody just said that I forget who said it, but one of the brothers just said it. We're getting ready to see an influx of the Israelite foreigners. All right? And so you let Esau tell the story, we just hate white people. That ain't true. We hate Edomites. Right? And every person that's so-called white ain't an Edomite. All right? So we are here at Great Millstone, but we follow what the Bible says. We test the spirit by the spirit. All right? Because I know a lot of so-called white people that ain't white people. All right? A lot of them.
This is on a quote from Voltaire that the elder just called for. If you want to know who controls you, look at who you are not allowed to criticize.
There it is, man. Who are you not allowed to criticize? And then often, when it comes to the small headers, all right, when it comes to the whole anti-Semitic thing, all right, when it comes to that, you don't even have to insult them. You don't even have to say anything negative about it. All you gotta do is tell the fucking truth. Because guess what? The truth is offensive to fucking liars. Right. Right? Hey, look. Hey, shut up. Fucking assholes. Look. When you have a whole system that's built and based upon fraud and lies and identity theft, the last thing you need is a group of people that happen to be worldwide, by the way, because the Lord said this up. Telling the truth. All right? Telling the truth. And we didn't have to go get a 501c3 charter, all right? And the elders were jet setting to set up camps in all these foreign places. We didn't have to do that. The Lord set up the great millstone. The Lord set up the great millstone. Right? All right? If this wasn't of man, right? Like some other groups. They got 501c3 backing, all right? Bring it out, brother.
Going into what the elder was just saying, man. Hey, when they understand that when this truth comes out, it's the downfall of their society. It's the end for them, man. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and I'm going to just start at verse 14. It says, "In this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come."
There it is, man. And that's what got, the whole anti-Semitic group, that's what got them shook. All right? That's what got them shook, man. All right? Finish that 2 Thessalonians. You never got it.
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, that man of sin be forgiven, the son of perdition.
let the purge crew go by. Them niggas gonna be riding my machete in a minute. Right. Riding by, grabbing bitches up and riding off with them. Mad Max out this son of a bitch. All right, go ahead, brother. Step closer to the camera. You see from way over there. And now the train just want to hang out.
Yeah.
Like I said, when we, you wait for it, because you know what, there's negative going on.
Yeah.
Niggas. That's why, that's the only reason the train stopped and said, remember when negative is going on. It's either going on in another station, but they can't go forward.
Right.
All right? Yeah, and you know, and niggas get on there, white folks too, because I see them too, right? Drug addicts, they get on the train like they're in fucking home. Wash their feet and everything. And you on the crowded ass train in the H-Log thing, you just want to light up. And you smell that shit at the end of the car instantly. But you know what? Smokers they're so numb to the smell, they don't understand how loud and how offensive it is to other people. They don't get it. It's like it's like to them it's no big deal. It's like I'm outside, you know. But and I hate fucking smokers, man. And then what they always do, then they go stand up wind, but you standing in the wind, so it's blowing back here. Why don't you walk your dumb ass to that side? I fucking hate them, man. Stinking ass. Yeah, I think he just convicted and bugged out. Yeah. Right. Go ahead, brother.
The book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed.
Right, and that man of sin is being revealed, man. All right? Go ahead. And Paul was talking about this way back when Rome was still standing. Go ahead.
The son of perdition.
He's the son of perdition. Right? It was found in Jewish targums that the Romans were descendants of the Edomites. It said it right there in the Jewish targums. The source, William Beeston, The Kingdom of the Edomites, 1853. All right? He's a Cambridge scholar. Cambridge scholar, William Beeston. All right? 1853, Kingdom of the Edomite. On page 9. All right? He wrote that in that book. Page 7. It's locked. Go ahead.
It says, verse 4.
Why the nigga want it so loud? Why she can't take this shit on that side?
2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4. Who opposes and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, but that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, show himself that he is the Most High.
Right, so who painted themselves up? And now that's another thing. All the relics come out. So what they do is they're on the slideshow. All right? And when the slide's showing you all the relics of the true Israelites, they just flip past that one. And continue with the slideshow. All right? It's like, hold on, how you just gonna wait? Go back. All right? You screaming, anti-semantics, but the relics and the images from the Dark Ages and before are even on the coins that you got in your museums. All right? Are showing you the faces of so-called black people. What the fuck is that all about? Who are you?
Right.
You're ignoring the reality of truth, man. Psalms 85 and 11.
This is about Psalms 85 and 11.
You got something behind this text, right?
Psalms 85 and 11 says, truth shall spring out of the earth, and righteousness shall look down from heaven.
Yeah, so everything is in our favor, man. The truth springing out of the earth. The relics that were left behind is evidence of that. When they do these digs, and they found like that tomb that they unearthed about 4 years ago. All right, it was an untouched tomb that they unearthed, had been opened in 5,000 years in Egypt, and they opened it and wasn't nothing but Hamites, dark people, and the real Egyptians. And look, Was not Paul mistaken for an Egyptian? Did not the Lord, his mother and father, walk among the Egyptians undetected? Was not Moses mistaken for an Egyptian? Was not all the 12 tribes at one time mistaken for Egyptians by other Hamites? Okay?
It's crazy. You don't hear him at all. All you hear is her. Beast, man.
She a fucking beast. And she ain't got no fronts. You can see why her mouth too loud. She probably been busted it quite a few times. Probably by other women too. Matter of fact, I'm willing to bet it's another broad that probably busted her mouth. All right, go ahead.
This Job, chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is it? Hey, man. Hey, they covering their faces, man. Well, they being exposed now. But the thing is, they got, we don't got the image out here. But that Jesus, man. All right, that Jesus picture, man.
Yeah, well, they made a city ordinance.
Yeah.
Just for us.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Because, you know, they had a Palestine rally, you know, on Michigan. On my way here, which is what kind of held me up a little bit. I'd have been here faster. Didn't expect to get caught by that. But they had all the signs they want. Only sign we can bring out. All we really need is a 12-tribe sign. Right. I mean, to real talk. Right? And I always said that all those signs distracted from the most important. That was in my spirit for years. All them signs, brothers would be whole. Yep. And that would take away from this one. That was the most important. All right. But nevertheless, all right, they made that just for us. Exactly. That's why. Because a lot of them signs was cut. Yeah. All right, it was cut. But guess what? No sign cuts them more than this one.
That's right.
That's right.
All right? No sign cuts them more than that one. Because that's the truth. Yep. All right? Whichever side you're looking at. Right? Because the backside, they can find themselves on it. The front side of the 12 tribes, and that's us. And history, the scriptures, prophecy, and the relics, they're precepts. The history, the scriptures. All right? You got the scriptures first, but then you got history. It's a precept to the scriptures. Yeah. You got relics, that's a precept to the history. You can't get around this shit. At all.
Precept the brother Benassi looking at Job 9:24. This is the book of 1 Maccabees 3:48. It says, "And lay open the book of the law, wherein the heathen has sought to make the likeness of their images."
Right.
Right, that's what these devils have done, man. You know, going back all the way what? You know how Esau went in, towards the relic, destroying our relic, paying themselves up, putting themselves as the most high. Says right, Bo Jill.
The famous Sistine Chapel. Oh yeah. The famous, the whole victim, right? The 8 smoke, finger touch, a two naked dude, and a tail. They both have what's the disease? Leprosy. 2 lepers' fingers touching each other, all effeminate like. Yeah. They ain't even men. All right. If it was a Lord, they'd have been a death.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Like, what up, son? Right. Nobody do this to their father.
Right.
Man.
People.
Right. Fuck you, son.
He's laying there with his feet out.
Right.
Little ass meat.
Soft is right. Hell got cursed for that.
Good point.
Right. You gonna and not that damn that old soft ass statue of David. A man's body with a baby's penis.
Yeah.
This is man. According to who?
Them. That's all they ever do. They sleep with each other and shit.
Right.
Fucking weird. I got this on right here, Elder. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 27. It says, "For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which have been so long without fruit, shall be declared." Right. So that's what we starting to see now, man. All of these different lies that they starting to put out, you starting to see, hey, the Lord, that's what the Spirit don't even know, as we talked about earlier, for them to expose themselves. Right. You know, from the elder apostles on down, right? The men of the Lord have been exposing them for 40 plus years, man.
It says in Luke 21:15,
For I will give you a mouth and wisdom, which all your adversaries shall not be able to gainsay nor resist.
Now that's the spirit, because they just read two of my favorite scriptures. Those are two of my favorite scriptures. That one is in my prayer daily. That's in my prayer daily. Because I go into topics that people like to challenge. So I pray to the Lord when I'm doing research to guide me, you know, so that I'm on point. And I can honestly say probably about 99% of the time that I am. And it's not through my own power. I know it's through the Lord. That's right. Right? And sometimes I'll speak on something, or I'll keep something to myself. And then years later, it comes out. I'm like, God damn, I'm the water, how about you not shot? That's a lot of things that come out, I didn't even speak on it, man. And then it came out, and I was like, damn. All right? But finish that Thessalonians. All the way to 8. Come over here, brother. I think we were like 5 or 6.
Book of 2 Thessalonians, chapter 2, and verse 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things?
Proving that we were with the Lord before, man. Right? That's why, and real quick, before he finishes, Daniel 12 and 13. Right? Because the men that followed the Lord, listened to the Lord, obeyed the Lord, did the work, and stood with the 12, and then the ones who carried on the work after the 12, that was us. Right. That was us, man. Before that, we were the men that stood with Jacob, with Caleb, that stood with Joshua, right? That fought with the Maccabees. That was us. Right?
This is the book of Daniel 12 and 13. It says, but go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot
right,
at the end of days.
So go thy way to the end be. All right? And thou shalt rest, meaning what the scripture says that to the third and fourth generation, we keep returning. We keep coming back. We come back in our lot. What's that scripture about when it says, even thy king shall go into captivity? All right? There wasn't no scripture when Solomon or David ever went into captivity, man. That's right. All right? But we know that they did. Why? Because they're Israelites and they keep coming back. They keep coming back. Keep coming back. It's like I will never teach it. All right? I'm not saying that this is doctrine, but I personally believe that Nat Turner was King David. I believe that. All right? That's not doctrine. Don't go and write that down and try to start making precepts. I'm just saying that's something me speaking as a man that I believe that. All right? I believe that that's who he was. That's why he had such that spirit to fight, to do what he did, man. It wasn't time, though. All right? But the effort he put up is worth mentioning and remembering. It's worth mentioning and remembering. All right? Go ahead, brother.
I got it. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 14 and 32. It says, and the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you're going to tend to do the things that you did before. You're not going to be a wicked ass, 2/3 nigga in one life, and then be this righteous, upstanding, super Hebrew in the next life. That's not how it works. All right? You don't, that's me. All right? You don't get you're not a man in one life and then a woman in the next one.
Right, exactly.
That's enough, because there's a lot of other heathen nations that they believe in us returning and things of that nature. But what they don't acknowledge the truth about it. What was that song I was listening to not that long ago? She's one of my favorite female artists, songstress, was Tina Marie, who happens to be an Israelite, by the way. She's not a so-called white woman. All right? But Tina Marie and that Deja Vu song, she showed her head. Man, right?
She killed
what
that
What did
shit.
she say, brother?
I was once a white gazelle.
Right.
On
She
an
said-
island with tropical people, rainbow color as can be.
There you go.
Oh,
So
that girl was
when
off the chain.
when she said that shit, I'm like, when I was a short, I was like, ooh, that's deep.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But now I know better.
Yeah, right.
But she acknowledges that we live again, but
Yep.
you know.
Yeah.
And she was wrong when she said, "Thank God I'm not coming back here no more." Been here before. That's the whole hook to the song.
Yep.
And yeah, that was a nigga woman if I was
No question.
100%, man. Matter of fact, most nigga women, she could actually out-sing them.
Exactly.
You know, you got a lot of people that don't want to admit that, but
They don't feel the song. They don't
yeah,
know. Fuck.
a lot of them she can actually out-sing. All right, and I'm talking about women of that era that was there with her.
Right.
All right, she could actually out-sing a lot of them. All right, because she was a nigga. She just got cursed with leprosy. All right, she was a nigga. That's why she fucked with Rick James. It takes a nigga to fuck with Rick James. Super freak. That nigga was super nigga. He was a super nigga. Hey, he was a badass nigga though. You know, even in Wicked, Jake shine no matter what they do, man.
Right.
You know, he made Wicked as cool.
This is Revelation 22:11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. So why would the Lord say this? If you know what I mean, like they don't know what it's the word reincarnation. The fact of the matter is that if you was unjust then, you still gonna be unjust.
Right.
Ethiopian can't change his color. A leper can't change his stripes. The fact that who you are is who the Lord made you to be. And that's going to go on until the Lord take us out of here. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
There it is.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Man, that was a beautiful precept, brother.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Yeah, this just proves the fact that the Lord has set the bounds that no man can pass. You are set in your lot. Esau, Edom is the wicked that the Lord talked about. He can't change. You know what I mean? The Lord has reserved him for destruction.
Right.
You are who the Lord made you to.
And that proves a predestination in Ephesians.
That's right.
Whether you're a man or a woman. There are certain men that are allotted and that are predestinated to be the future kings of this whole universe under the authority of Yahweh Shah.
That's right.
All right? Under the authority of Yahweh Shah, King David, the 12 in that order.
That's right.
Right? In that order. Yahweh Shah, King David, the 12, and the 144,000. That's the order. That's your new government unit. That's what they don't want.
That's right.
And see that they know that they have no claim to that, and that's not them.
Exactly.
Right? Because you don't need man's laws to defend the heavenly people.
How you the people you could get a Buffalo Declaration in 1948?
How you the people when you in this war all around you in your land to where your citizens are leaving?
And then how you the people and you tell people not to talk about this like it's a part?
Yeah.
You coming up with a law so people won't tell the truth.
But the truth of the matter is, lies need laws to defend them. The truth doesn't need anything. The truth stands on the truth.
That's right.
The truth is itself, man. All right?
But your laws, your laws is over.
Bring it up.
All right, this is the book of Isaiah, the 34th chapter and the 17th verse. And it reads, "And he has cast a lot for them, and his hand hath divided it unto them by line. They shall possess it forever. From generation to generation shall they dwell therein." All right, so, hey, you're coming back in your lot. It says it right here. It broke it down perfectly. You don't need to explain that. From generation to generation, are you going to dwell in it? You know?
Yep. So that proves that you go to the spirit world and you rest. And then you come back in your lot. And if you was a wicked ass 2/3 nigga, you're gonna be a wicked ass 2/3 nigga. Now, have the men of the Lord got dirt and been wicked sin? Yes. But there always comes a point in their life when they wake up and turn their back on it.
That's right.
All right?
Righteous man all 7 times.
Now, you know, I was never into the whole gangbanging street thing. I used to beat up gangbangers all the time.
Right.
But I wasn't into that gangbanging shit. That just wasn't me. All right? And it just wasn't me. All right? But then I woke up to the truth. All right? And it turned my back on everything.
All right.
Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Matthew 19:28. It says, "And Yahushua said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, he also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel."
There it is, man.
Right.
There it is. He telling him that you're going to come back and judge the 12 tribes of Israel. And he told them to that 2 millennia ago. That was 2 millennia ago. Well, what's your weekend? And matter of fact, you read that Matthew, the 19th chapter. Is that the 19th? And read the 30th chapter. That's when he breaks it down. All right? Then you're gonna come back, all these people that were reserved, all these women, all right, all your wives and future wives. I know one of mine is watching right now, Shalom. All right, and I look so forward to the Lord to that time when it's me and her, when that time comes, all right. But we all do, and so the Lord has that. Hey, every man here has their allotment of the women that the Lord has set up. All right, they all have you all however many and whoever it is, the Lord have it set up for you. And the chances are it's not going to be a lot of the women you with right now.
That's right.
That's right.
All right, chances it's not going to be that. Okay, your wife's going to come later on, and soon. And a lot of your wives are going to be the women, especially the ones who are silent on the comment boards. Because the women who are always putting themselves up there, you know, a lot of them be trying too hard.
Yeah.
You know, they doing too much. All right, and then you got damn near every brother, you know, trying to see what's up with them. All right.
God,
You know, they see any woman say shalom, so you married, sister? You know?
And that's the key point, Elder. You know, the women have to understand your position. Your Lord gave you a wonderful position. You're going to be saved during childbearing.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is, so you're not going to be running over your man. You're going to be saved through childbearing. The Lord said He's going to multiply us as the sands of the sea.
That's right.
How the hell is one woman going to have 1,000 kids?
She can't.
She can't. So stop playing. You know what I
Yeah, it
mean?
does. So the scripture clearly says a little one, all right, should become 1,000. So how is one man going to become 1,000 with one woman?
It's impossible.
It's not going to happen. All right, she's going to have your wife is going to have a lot of sister wives. That's scriptural.
That's the scripture
If
says.
you don't like it, you got a problem with the Lord. The problem is not with us.
Not with us.
So we live in this society where this soft, effeminate man has been in rulership, and he's elevated women above men, and he's created an imbalance.
Yeah.
And the family structure is broken down, and people don't know their place. Men are soft as hell, and women are masculine.
Facts.
Everything's backwards, man.
Upside down.
All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31 and verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thy backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man.
Right, and then Esau purposely gives the majority of the best paying jobs, the business loans, the business opportunities to women. And when it comes to the so-called Negro, to your women, the so-called Hispanic man, to his women over him.
Yep.
All right? And that's done purposely because it's to create that imbalance.
Yep.
All right?
Yeah, and that's what the elder's going into. It's Psalms 82 and 11. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course. This is Esau's whole plan. Psalms 83. He has set the imbalance by the strength of Yahweh Shai to put you stupid hoes on top, to put the whole world as a display. The Lord is so beautiful and calculating. He has set the bounds that no man can surpass, and everybody is walking in the position that the Lord put him in. So he's putting the whole world on display. You bear witness to how the Lord operates. He's setting everything in front of your eyes so you can see who the wicked is. Right. So you can see how they operate and telling us as an example not to follow these wicked ways. That's why the Lord put everything on display. You're seeing Esau eat him. You're seeing this wicked ass woman. And look at the earth. Look at the destruction. Look at the chaos. Right. Look at the madness. By them being in charge, you look at what's going on. Alphabet lifestyle at an all-time high. Esau is soft and wicked as hell, weak as hell. You see everything that's going on. The Lord has set it up beautifully, but now he's pulling it back. They had that time. You saw what happens when wicked rule. You get that scripture, when the wicked are authority. This is what's going on. So you can't, so if you pretend you can't see this, where are you living at? Where the hell is your mind at? What you doing? You follow? If you can't see that this world needs new management, something wrong with you.
Something completely wrong with
Something
you.
completely wrong with you.
On the way here, Odom said this is why they tearing up the earth. Right. Look how thin these trees are. Yeah. Look how thin the thin. When you look at the trees collectively. When I was a kid, we used to climb trees. And I used to climb trees all the time. And you couldn't see us up there. You couldn't see us until you got under the tree. But if I'm off in the distance, I can see right through the trees. It's like we can't even hide up there.
Right. God.
It's like, nigga, I see you, bang. Right. You could actually climb a tree and hide in there. Nobody, people would drive by, walk by, they wouldn't see you was up there. Right. But you look up, you can see right through the trees, man. They're thinning like a 80 or 90-year-old man. Right. You know, like the curses that fell on the Judite woman. Their hair be thinning and shit and falling out. And you know, and that's Esau doing that, man. They're killing the earth, the food, the soil, the water, the air that we breathe. Matter of fact, in that video that it seemed like nobody watched, the guy said that they found phosphagen in both the people who took the UDIG and the people who didn't, proving that so everybody got phosphagen in them. All right, doctors are doing research and finding phosphagen in people. All right, and then they sending out these waves. That's why everybody feel. One day you fine. Yep. You get your swole on, you feeling good, and all of a sudden you just feel fucked up. Yep. It's like, what the hell? Shit. Yeah, with all the metals and shit. Man, and then they turn on the waves and send them up here, and they say, oh, we sending them high to where it won't affect people. Why you send them in the first fucking place? Right. And clearly they're coming down. Everybody gets dizzy and get the headaches, and it's affecting people in so many different ways, man. Yeah, every time it fucking rains, I brace for it. Here come the pounding headaches and the yeah.
You made a video where you had a bowl of water and you had like the rain, man.
Yeah, I was collecting. I had that white. It was a white plate, and you can see how yellow and sticky and dirty the water was. And when it would dry up, it would leave that residue. Then you see when it rained and it was clean. When it was the real rain. Right. Bring it out.
This is the book of Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Right? Who we have in rulership right now? The Edomites, man. Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. You know, you have a lot of people on depression pills. You know, you have a lot of people. You know, suicide rate is high. You know, things of that nature, man. Because look, who's in rulership, man? It's hard to get by from the money that you make. You know, who's in rulership, man?
So that's another thing that's got Americans, you know, these Babylonians pissed off. Because they in so many videos, and at the end of that video, they played a whole bunch of Americans signing Christ, mostly Edomite women. Right. All right, I got this many degrees, this kind of job, I got this job, and I still can't make ends meet. Yep. All right. So it's getting harder and harder. And a woman just came out and said it. The American dream is not an American dream anymore. It's a nightmare. They're like, they sold us up the river. And then I'm listening to all these people complain. The patron nurse, she's so mad about all this shit. And I'm like, bitch, that's how America came around. You know? Semantics, let me see it right. Okay? But basically, I'm thinking to myself, and she's complaining about how corrupt the government is and how the founding forefathers fought against the same tyranny and how they will be rolling in their graves. Or if they were alive, they will be the first ones with their rifles in their hands going to arrest these people and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, you did the same thing here to us. Exactly. That's how you set up America. Exactly. You came in and did tyrannical shit. Tyranny. And now you're trying to defend tyranny now that there's a greater tyranny than you. You're mad that they stole your tyranny from you. You know? That's what she's mad about. They're fucking mad that they don't get to be racist and hateful and rule unrighteously. That somebody's doing it to them. Right. And then it's happening to you by your own people. Right. All right?
It be your own. They're like, well, I've never.
Right. Because the truth being said, it's the anti-semantics, right, that's behind all this shit. All right? And them good old boys know it. All right?
I said it earlier the other day.
they know that they cut them off for their blessing. They didn't allow them to be a part of it.
Yes, I got that to support that. It's Isaiah 19:14. The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. The Lord has caused this Esau, Edom, this self-proclaimed white man, he don't know what the fuck he's doing. There's no more wisdom in teaming. He's out of control. And now it's coming back on him. Joe Biden, you know what I mean? Sleepy Joe trying to fix it. He can't fix it. It's a wrap. Everything that he's doing is going to be going exactly the way the Lord planned him. To fuck America's over so he can cause a civil war so these people can have this uprising. This is what they thinking they doing something.
No, I'm just laying back.
Right.
Then they could come in like a flood and exercise control.
Exactly.
And the control method is going to be they want the chaos to come.
Yep.
And then the control method is going to be when they introduce the digital you dig.
MOGB.
And the digital you dig is ready. It's up and ready. And so they just need the proper prices. And everything that's happening can lead up to it. That damn thing up there, that gathering, all it took was for some false flag event could have kicked off right there. Somebody with a pipe bomb or some orchestrated shooting, and then they blame it on this group and that group. They're in a position where they can make this happen anytime that they want now, right? And as soon as they do it, within minutes they're gonna be exposed because of the speed. So they're gonna have to shut the internet down.
Exactly. That's why they banned TikTok. That's why they That's why they.
How many more of these motherfuckers will get shot today? Hopefully about 10 more.
No, they passed legislation now. They passed legislation now. They trying to bring certain Palestinians over here as refugees, man. Wow. So it's like if you got family over here, they'll bring you over here.
Damn.
So it's like you got wait a minute. This man just
And that's also, so the anti-Semitics can have their way.
Exactly.
That's what that's all about. Everything's to benefit them. And everybody's calling them on it. And guess what? They got legislation now to say that the New Testament is anti-Semitics.
Exactly.
Yeah.
In case you hadn't heard, the New Testament is now anti-Semitics because it talks about, the JOOs being responsible for the death of Yahushua.
Right.
So they all would know that's anti-Semantics.
Right. And Revelation 2 and 9.
Everything, 3 and 9.
3 and 9.
So everything, Revelation 1, 13 through 15. The description of the Lord.
Yeah.
They don't fit them. That's anti-semantics.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay? And guess what? Ain't no semantics in the Bible.
Exactly.
His name was Shem.
That's right.
All right? They created that name and created that word and created the definition around it, just like they created the definition of semantics to encircle around the narrative that they created. And the created narrative doesn't mean that it's not the truth.
Exactly.
You can't create the truth. The truth is either the truth.
I got you.
Or it's not.
I'm gonna back you up on that.
Bring
It's
it out.
Proverbs 29:12. It says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his servants are wicked. So like the elder just said, it's a fucking lie. A fact is a fact. A lie is a lie. You can't pervert the truth. Your bottom line, y'all been doing it forever. Lying, y'all didn't tell us who we were. You didn't expose who you were. And the fact of the matter is that the Lord has exposed all this, and that if the Habakkuk 2 is for a appointed time, that time is now. The Lord is showing everybody, the whole world, who you are. The lies, like the elder said, have an expiration date, and it's expired.
That's right.
It's a wrap for that.
Yeah, every lie has an expiration date, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay? She didn't make it through the gauntlet, brothers. Y'all know she gone. Y'all need the option. Y'all need one of y'all wasted y'all breath. She had to cross the street. You know Pops was. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Habakkuk 2 and 1. Brother called for. I will say, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I am reproved. It says, and Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run that readeth it. Right, and it's being plain. The prophets were bringing out the prophecies. We're explaining what it is, man, and we're making plain to the people that can understand it, man, the elect. And it says, verse 3, it says, for the vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak it not lie, though it tarry, Wait for it because it will surely come. It will not tarry. Meaning what? It's not going to be prolonged, man. These prophecies are coming to pass.
And we're ecstatic of it. Right? We're ecstatic while everybody else is panicking and trying to get their BBBs. Their GBBs, guns, bullets, and band-aids. You know, that's what they're like. It's time for the guns, bullets, and band-aids. We gotta hunker down. Yeah, that's the talk with the preppers, and because I fucked with the Patriot nurse. I watched a video. She just got a warped sense of reality, but she's really fucked up right now because she's so pro-Israel, but she can see that all the issues are with anti-Semitism.
Exactly.
All right, so now she's fucked up now.
Yeah, she believe in a lie.
It's like you can't support that and be for America.
Right.
You can't, because one is destroying America.
Right.
All right, I mean you got to call it what it is. Okay, all these different organizations that they have. All right,
Exactly. ADLU.
Yeah.
Every week they got a new thing to protect their shit.
And they're lobbying and controlling what your leaders are saying in Congress. Okay? Like the man said, all the sheriffs, I need some sheriffs and policemen to come with me to come arrest Joe Biden. And I was like, God damn. I was like, shit, I gotta send this out to the brothers. Ain't nobody fucking watching. One brother. Go ahead.
I got another one.
Bring it out.
This is the book of Daniel 2 and 34. It says, thou sawest till that a stone was cut out without hands, which smote the image upon his feet, that would have iron and clay and break them to pieces. It says, then was the iron, the clay, the brass, the silver, and the gold broken to pieces together and became like a shaft of the summer threshing floors, and the wind carried them away, that no place was found for them. And the stone that smote the image became a great mountain and filled the whole earth. Right, so this is basically what our last captivity, man. Yahweh Shai is coming back to bring this society down, and to set up the Israelites, man. And that's what we're seeing right now. All these different prophecies coming to pass. To also to be an end to this place.
Yeah, I got something. Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
This Sirach 25:7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's why the elder said, hey, we're ecstatic, man. While y'all panicking, we're happy, man. We're seeing the downfall of this society, and it's crumbling fast.
Yeah. And we know that the slander campaign is going to come. Right?
And these other camps helping them too.
Yeah.
Paid off. Fuck them.
Yeah.
You always had controlled opposition, man.
Exactly.
All right, hey, those wicked ass Pharisees, man, they was in league with Rome, man.
Yeah, these 501c3 camps, and they all, majority of them except one, they're 501c3 too. But majority of them, they teach against the MOTV. They teach against the Quran, and it's beyond a blind. Like you said, Stevie Wonder could see the Quran.
Exactly.
Right? Ray Charles could have seen that shit.
Keller, fuck.
Exactly.
God.
I got something right quick. The second is 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. Because we speaking about prophecy. And this is the end prophecy. This shit is about to go up in smoke so fast, so hard, and you guys are not even paying attention. And it's beautiful for us to watch. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Yep.
It's unfolding. Go ahead.
Bubba Bob and Joe Bob, they ready to get it in.
They ready.
And you damn city slicking, fast talking New York Congress people and shit like that.
Exactly.
Fucking soft ass, effeminate ass mayor of Chicago.
Right.
The nigga with the mohawk.
Right.
Nigga big for nothing. This big soft motherfucker.
Big soft.
That motherfucker, he got to be about 260, man.
He big as hell.
How you big as hell, just soft as fuck?
Pillsbury Doughboy.
God.
Hold on. Listen.
Go ahead, bro.
For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able.
And that's coming, man.
That's coming. Go ahead.
And matter of fact, a lot of these sheriffs, they ain't down with a lot of this shit come on. see they tried to pass all them different laws about, you know, with the whole, you know, with the pew-pews, all right? And the sheriffs were like, we ain't enforcing that shit. Because they keep passing all these laws that stomp over and stand on the Constitution.
Right.
And this new thing that they passed for the anti-Semantics, all right, is completely destroying the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. But that's the one when they try to finally do away with that, that might be the straw that breaks the camel back.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Come for Esau's
Because
guns.
Esau ain't having that shit. I told you, Esau, I give you his wife. He'll open the door, throw her ass out, shut the door. But he ain't right. But you come for his pew, you got a problem.
Yosemite Sam.
Right? He on the phone, right? Yosemite Sam and all his cousins.
Right.
Right? Leghorn, Fargone, all of them. You know?
This is 2 Ezra 15:18. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
That's right, man. Well, what was that other character we was coming up? Ricochet Rabbit?
Right.
Right, Sheriff? Bing, bing, bing. Right. That motherfucker, Ricochet Rabbit this motherfucker was ricocheting bullets and hitting your ass. All right? Yeah, Esau, that's his blessing, man.
Right.
And he gonna show you.
A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but destroy their houses with the sword.
And just like they showed you in Civil War. My man said, what kind of America? Right? Where you from?
Right.
Where you from?
Right.
Right? You back there that's hiding. Where you from? That nigga's back there shaking.
Yeah.
Stupid ass nigga should have said he was from California.
He should have. He got shot.
Nigga said China. China.
All right, bam.
You know? Y'all late.
Right. And spoiled their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So like they always say, this is what's happening. You know, we at the end times. The Lord is going to bring salvation to the elect of Israel. Only the remnant going to be saved. Just like in Noah's days, it was only 8 souls saved. And Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot and his 2 daughters came out. It's going to be the same way now. Only the remnant of the elect of Israel is going to be saved in this time.
Yeah.
And it's about to go down.
And they never wrote anything about Lot's new wife, but you bet he had one. Lot didn't live the rest of his life alone.
That's right.
Right.
Because his wife turned back and looked back. That was it for her.
That was it for her, right. Yeah, yo, go ahead. And your policies, it's like,
He didn't shed a tear for it. He just,
kept right. He
right?
Right. He
They
didn't
said, the Lord said, don't look back.
Right.
You know, and that bitch after. She tempted the Lord.
Right.
The Lord said, don't do it.
Exactly.
And that bitch was like,
I gotta get my nails done.
right,
I gotta get my hair done.
right. She rolled her neck first.
I gotta go back to this day.
Right. Her neck stuck in that rubber. She like this. Gotta smoke the ass right there on the spot. Right in the middle of that neck roll. Eyes rolling and everything.
Niggas still like this.
God.
They were rich.
They were rich, man.
Yeah.
They were fucking rich, man.
So she didn't, you know, he was sighing and crying about the wickedness. She really wanted to stay there.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, she wanted to go get her hair done.
Yeah, she didn't care.
She wanted to, you know what I mean? She wanted to leak some millets. Everything done.
It's
Right.
goddamn it. It's sodomites, pedophiles everywhere. She didn't care about that.
Bestiality.
Right.
Bestiality, all that. She didn't care.
She loved the
They
Lord.
were rich. You know, and that's what you see right now. It's sodomites.
Yeah, so when you see a
bestiality, all
bunch
that
of
shit right now.
wicked ass niggas just sitting around like bulls, wild bulls on the corner,
Yeah.
watching everybody come in and out, and they see some new men coming to the city,
That
they
shit
get
crazy.
lustful.
That shit
They
crazy.
didn't like you saw some fine women walking
Oh, that
around.
shit crazy.
Right, they saw some dudes and was like,
That nigga looks swole.
What do you
who does that? Right?
Hey, Capo, what you
Like,
like?
bro, you see that? You see that? Let's slide on these niggas.
Now listen here, Mr. Visitor.
You know, What's wrong with you, man?
And lots of police say you can have my daughter.
Right. And then take right. He's like, right.
I see you choosing the hallway. They was right.
This Elder Capo would say Gucci.
Yeah, man, fresh Gucci. We gotta get out of here, man.
We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get the fuck out
Right.
of here.
And none of y'all lies, y'all polys, that anti-sim shit, none of that shit gonna work. We don't care how many laws, decrees, unrighteous decrees y'all put up. None of that shit's gonna work, Esau.
And y'all not
Amalek.
the people, man. Stop. The gig is up. The whole fucking world knows.
Yep.
You look stupider and stupider. Right? By continuing to lie. All right, y'all really looking dumb AF, as the kids say. You know, continuing with this lie, man. It's like stop already.
Yep.
All right, everybody looking at everybody looking at them icons and relics. Then they looking at you. Right. You know, stop.
Right.
All right, bring it up, brother.
This is Isaiah 47. I'm gonna start at the top. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. But thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. All right, man. Hey, missile's gonna hit this place, man, soon. It says, take the millstones and grind them, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Ooh, coming back in his glory and his power now, man. You all right? He coming back in them glorious garments, all right? With that glistening heavenly sword, all right? He coming to do major damage, man.
Yeah.
All right. And then he gonna imbue his elect with that power and turn them loose on you, man. All right.
It's crazy, Elder, because the thing is, we got fucked up, but the Lord loves us. Yeah. The Lord hates Eve, bro.
Exactly.
He hates Eve, bro.
So when he put that same level back on them, man. All right. Hey, look, Ezekiel 25, 12 through 14 is not going to be pretty, man. It's going to be horrific. All right. It's going to be horrific, man. We're talking about intros coming out. Well, hey, anybody seen Vikings? Motherfucking Blood Eagle. Yeah. It's gonna be, yeah, that Blood Eagle was fuck.
That's brutal.
Hey, and you know what? It's perfect because they did, exalt themselves as the eagle. We should help them with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you really idolized the eagle, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, we'll help you with that. All right.
We're gonna fly.
Right. You're gonna be up, Hank, stronger.
That's it.
Right?
Y'all know what Blood Eagle is, look it up.
Yeah.
It's a terrible.
Go look up Vikings and look up the Blood Eagle episodes. Go ahead.
I got the Ezekiel 25 and 12 that the elder called for. It says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because that ye have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it. And I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel.
And we're getting closer and closer to that, man. He said by the hand of his people, man. Us. All right? And they hate us. And guess what? The hate is mutual.
That's right.
All right? The hate is mutual. Go ahead.
And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to mine fury.
So all the wickedness that you did to us, minus the effeminate shit,
Right.
we gonna give it back to you double. Go ahead.
And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Right. Because we ain't gonna do no buck breaking. But we definitely gonna do some daughter and wife breaking.
That's right.
All right? And it's gonna be righteous. All right? And your widow's not gonna weep for you. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, travailing in the greatness of his strength. I that in righteousness mighty to save. It says, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and dye garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat. Man, Yahweh Shai is coming for you devils, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yahweh's going to send his son, Yahweh Shai, back to get rid of you devils, man, to put you in chains. You're going to serve under the Israelites for 1,000 years, man.
And he said he was going to cover himself, his raiment, and it's going to be stained. He gave you the metaphor. He's going to be stained in blood, man. All right? Matter of fact, in all them battles, the same show we were talking about, that blood eagle, was he not covered in blood? Yeah. He was covered in blood. It was all over, man. And when none of it his. Right. Hell, my last MMA fight, I was covered in blood. When none of it mine.
Right.
Not a drop of it. Right?
I was going to bring up the precept real quick. This is the book of Jeremiah 25 and 29. For lo,
and it was Edomite.
I begin to bring evil on the city which is called by my name, and should you be utterly unpunished? He said, ye shall not be unpunished, for I will call for a sword upon all the inhabitants of the earth, saith Yahweh Basham Shai host. So like the brother was saying, the Lord fucked us up. Just imagine what he's going to do to you, man.
Yeah, right.
You know, and Yahweh Shai, he's going to scare the shit out of everybody. He's going to scare the shit out of everybody upon his return, man. All right? It's going to be some valor, it's going to be some weeping and gnashing of teeth, man.
Right. Because some people going to get that, you all right.
What?
And then some people going to get that X.
Man.
All right?
This the book of Psalms, chapter 137, starting at verse 7. It says, remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Places Edom and Babylon. Right. Most biblical scholars and most preachers and pastors, the majority of them agree that America is Babylon. That's right. At this point. That's right. And it just placed Edom and Babylon. So the Christian doctrine that the Edomites was done away with, no. The Edomites are anti-Semitic. Right? Go ahead.
O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And he said he was going to do that by the hands of his people Israel.
By the hands of his people, man.
We ain't going to be the niggas out here happy, Lord willing.
Yeah, so you know, the Lord is going to lift this man up, all right, turn him into the real X-Men, and set them loose, right? Hey, one more scripture. Get that. Get yours. Somebody get thou shalt be able to do the things I did and greater. Because the Lord promised that his men are going to be able to do the things he did on earth and greater. And the Lord did some pretty fantastic, fantabulous art acts. All right, he did some pretty fantastic acts, which would baffle people today, which would amaze people today. Matter of fact, in some cases, some people would probably drop dead out of fear of some of the things that he did. All right? Because I ain't seen nobody walk on water yet. All right?
Stupid ass nigga put up the water.
You walk.
Dumb nigga.
Yeah. That's all right. That nigga gonna get put to death for that shit. He's mocking, right?
They put some water bottles down his dumb ass.
You know, we had a saying, walk east to your head flow, nigga. Right? You know, but then you're gonna have men of the Lord. And you know what? If Lord will, if I be one of the men, I might just do that just for the hell of it. All right? They're gonna raise the bridges up to cut off the neighborhoods, walk right across the river on their ass. Right up on their machine gun nest.
Right. Them niggas gonna be through.
Right.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 1. It says, come near, ye nations. Hear, so like to hear.
Yep, that's white material right there.
And hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
Salakia, brother.
Salakia. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 34, verse 1. It says, come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Among all nations, man. All right, you know, even years ago, matter of fact, my same fighter that walked up on the camp, the big Ark got into it with, and he went and took his kids to dinner and came back. He wrestled the wrong dude that day. But about 2 weeks before that, he was hanging out with some of the other fighters, and they was in the club, and they got into it with some cats in the club, and then the security sided with the cats in the club. And like he said, hey, the security got it too, coach. That's right. He's like, hey, and then he said, hey, I'm sorry, the bitches got it too, coach. So everybody that was with them other people,
that's right,
they all got it, man. That's right. All right, go ahead.
That's right. It says, for the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. And skipping down to verse 8, says, for it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion. No more anti-semantics. That's what we are. This is the controversy of Zion, man. Who are the Israelites? And it ain't them people. All right? It ain't BB and them. Right? They not it. Okay? They not it, and they know it, and the world knows it. And it's time to stop trying that lie. Like I said, you look stupid even saying it at this point. All right? Hey, so with that, we're gonna give all praises, all honor, and all glory to God.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh, Hashem,
A bar.